we're so perfect how we are right now in
I
our little
know.
trio. And I know I'll look back on this and be like, that was insanity to even think that.
It's such a normal feeling, Katy, and thoughts, because I felt the same way. And then
I came along and changed your whole damn life.
Hey, Katy.
Hello, Mother.
I said a different background, but I like it.
I know. I'm in my bedroom currently. I'm like jammed up against the wall. Like there's literally like I am crouched on the floor here, but it's actually a nice little, setup. My eyes are popping blue.
Yeah, it's actually very beautiful.
Okay, when we do these recordings, do you look at me or do you look at yourself?
No, I look at you.
No, you don't. You look at yourself.
No, I don't.
You look at me the entire time?
Well, pretty much so. I mean, I'm talking to you, so I try not to look at. I don't need to look at myself.
Oh.
Well, only sometimes.
Yeah, no, I think you do look at yourself.
Just now.
Anyways, well, I'm here in the bedroom because my brother-in-law is staying with us for the week. He just graduated college this past spring.
Mm-hmm.
So Matt is having him come to work with him every single day at the office and just kind of get a feel of what he wants to do and what his path is. And I think I take it so for granted that I knew what I wanted to do at such an early age.
Well, I was just going to say, this is a really hard time. It's a hard time right after high school, but this is even worse because
totally
you just, it's like you're free falling. Mm-hmm. And you just
but I never really felt that
exactly?
Though because
you were in just such a niche area, Katy, that it was just you knew exactly what it was.
I was
different with the arts. Yeah, I just think it's different with the arts because it's just so razor sharp. What it was.
After having conversations with him last night and stuff, where he wants to end up and what his passions are, I never had those questions. I always knew what I wanted to do. I knew it was going to be a hard path, but I knew what path I was embarking on, if that makes sense.
Well,
it was a hard path, but I knew what I was doing.
Well, and you had mentioned that a friend of yours, I think it was Madison, that took a gap year before she went to college. But I think it's such a nice thing to do if you can afford to do it, to take that gap year after college.
I think before.
Well, either or. I mean, that just sounds heavenly to me to be able to do that. What a gift your parents give you. But boy, I don't know. It's hard. You're so young when you graduate from college. It's like if you don't have that career all buttoned up, it is really difficult. It's difficult. It's difficult to just jump into the real world.
Totally.
Oh my gosh.
And to think that you're picking a job that will then set you up for either the next job or next opportunity. I don't know. I was not envious of him and his dresses, but
well, it's good that he's in your wonderful home and Matt is kind of taking him under his wing and just at least giving him some opportunities to see what's out there and in New York City.
Totally.
Yeah.
And I do believe that everyone, if you have the opportunity to live in a big city post-grad, you learn so much about yourself. You learn so much about how to communicate with others, how to deal with people that are different from you, how to network. I mean, the opportunities are endless.
Oh, it's just that money. It's hard to navigate that. I mean, because I would have loved to have gone to New York, but I didn't have the money, and I didn't.
But I think
if
you had the confidence, if you had the confidence, you would have figured out how to make it work.
Can I tell you, Katy, you gave me so many compliments last episode. And I don't know what hit me just a couple nights ago. I got kind of teary-eyed. Why? Because I thought, my Katy is saying all these things, how I gave you this opportunity and everything, but you are so brave to live on your own away from me Isn't that silly for me to think that? But with your husband and with your baby in a big city, and you're so far away from home. I know you have your own home now, but that just hit me kind of like a rock the other night.
I know.
And I thought, oh, my Katie's nowhere here. She's nowhere around here.
I know.
So you know what, Katie? You are a very brave, very strong woman. And that does not go unnoticed. I miss you terribly. You know, here we're starting the episode like this. Glad I have glasses on. But yeah, that really hit me. It really hit me because I don't see it changing, and it shouldn't change. I mean, you are exactly where you need to be. Oh, Dad and I were talking about it at dinner time, saying all these opportunities that you have to be there. You have to be there. They're ready to put you behind the camera, you know, within a week, you know, all this kind of stuff. You're where you're supposed to be. But nonetheless, it takes a very strong, brave woman to do that, to be far away from home, from the home that you grew up in, you know? So yes, it is a big deal to have that opportunity to go away to a big city. I think you eased into it, which I'm grateful for, being there for college and then getting a job right away and, you know, then finding Matt and all that. Wow. It just kind of boom, boom, boom. And then Cici. You know?
Oh my God, I know.
I mean, it's just like, wow.
It's so funny. So I'm also extra emotional today. I started my period yesterday and I just the bloat is so real. Like, I feel like I am 9 months pregnant. I've said this before, but after having a child, my period is horrific. Yeah. And my mood swings, I mean, they're off the chart.
Yeah. Well, as I kind of said to you before, Katie, at least when you get your period, you know that you're going to get rid of the bloat. Okay. In my position, I remember when I started going through menopause and everything, I was going, I need to get my period. I would go to the doctor and say, can you give me something to give me my period so that I could just release? She said, Carol, you're done releasing. I said, but I feel just bloated, like I got to let go of something. She says, go outside and walk. I went, oh, and that is a horrible feeling. So at least you know.
Oh my God. Yeah, I know. But the interim, I mean, it's just horrific.
Yeah,
horrific.
I know.
But today I met up with my dear, sweet midwife who delivered Cici. And just to like grab coffee and catch up, her practice is, I went through Central Park midwifery when I delivered Cici, and now this practice is no longer, so which is just a whole saga in and of itself.
Every time you say midwifery, I want to correct you and say midwifery, but it is wifery.
No, it's wifery.
I know.
And we're thinking about having another baby, so like I'm thinking about like my next options and where I'm going to do that. I digress. But meeting up with Elaine today was so amazing because like the woman who I was when I first met her was like a completely different human than I am today. Like, I feel I was like so young. I feel like I was so scared and naive and I didn't know anything. And like she just shepherded me through.
Oh my God.
My entire pregnancy.
Yeah, shepherded you. Yeah.
And like if anyone is newly pregnant or just found out they're pregnant, especially for a first baby, having midwife and having the support of a midwife and midwife care was the most incredible thing for me. I mean, there's so many episodes about that, like way early on that you can listen to, but seeing her is just, it was just like a very full circle moment. And now that Cici's so big, and then also me thinking like, oh my God, like having another baby is like probably on the horizon. And like that is also very daunting.
I know. That's why for me, both of them were kind of oopses and surprises. And that was better for me, for my personality.
Well, yeah. I mean, I'm not going to be the kind of, I mean, I don't know, but I don't think I'm the person that's like timing. That just seems like that's just,
I know.
That just wouldn't work for me.
No.
But just the mental load of like doing it all again is
Would you be okay with just Cici?
No, I want to give Cici a sibling. I do.
Yeah. The best gift you
like
can
I
give
think
her.
that's like the best gift. I think it'd be very selfish of me not to. But I think there are those questions that are like, we're so perfect how we are right now in our little trio. And I know I'll look back on this and be like, that was like
I know.
insanity
But
to even think that.
It's such a normal feeling, Katy, and thoughts, because I felt the same way. And then
I came along and changed your whole damn life. So,
oh my God.
I don't know. But like, and just like going through everything of like the, body changes and the nausea. And I know every pregnancy is different, but those are the experiences that I had that stresses me out a little bit.
Yeah. Don't even go there yet. First, you got to get pregnant. So
I know. I know. But that's where I'm at currently.
Oh, Katy. And school is starting or has started for a lot of people already. Colleges have. Wow, and I see Nottam is, now I'm digressing, but I saw it online that they're doing some of the college sweaters with the college emblems embroidered. Yep. I love that. And Isn't I see that my alma mater's on that.
Okay, I'll get you an IU.
Yeah, IU. So I like that. And I thought, wow, that would be a great gift too. Wouldn't that? For people, that are starting. And I saw Clemson was on there.
Okay, there we go. That's a Christmas present.
But anyhow, I don't know why. Because I was talking about school starting and everything. I mean, I just can't even believe it, but it is starting. And our little kiddos start next week, I see. Maybe it's a soft start. I don't know. Or maybe it's a full in there.
What the hell's a soft start?
Well, where it's like half days. And
that's rough. That's even worse.
Yeah, I know.
That's even worse.
Yeah.
I mean, speaking of schools, so we've decided we're not going to put Cici in a twos program.
Right.
And every time I bring this up to you, you're like, Katy, you're insane. Slow down. You're acting crazy. But all my New York mamas out there will understand you have to think about the year ahead in the current year. Literal applications go out for threes programs in the fall. So I need to make these applications and tours this fall for Cici to
next year.
Go to school for next year.
Oh my God.
It's like pressure. That too is another
pressure. Thing. I'm just glad I'm out of that. I'm sorry.
I feel it's the pressure is different, right? Like being in a big city like this, because there are so many more options, right?
Yes.
They're all
so many more people
options.
Too.
There's so many more people and they're all great options. Like they're not bad options, but then you're like, okay, which one do I choose out of these options? And then will Cici get into these schools? It's just.
Oh, God. Yeah. No, I didn't have to. No, my choices were not that many.
You had like two.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. College for you and Christopher, those applications and school visits put me over the edge. That was a lot.
Okay, but I got a long ways for that.
Yeah, let's not even go there.
Let's not start stressing about college. I'm stressing about preschool.
We have enough to worry about, yes.
What midwife is going to catch my baby next. I mean, it's just.
No. But yeah, so all those mamas that are out there just taking their little babies to their first, oh my gosh, days of school. I mean, Lordy. Some mamas are like going, Yahoo! And some are going to be crying. Yeah.
I think the majority of moms are probably excited to get back to the schedule.
Yeah.
Probably. I think that's the norm.
Yeah, probably.
But
anyhow, we still have some more weeks of summer left. We do. We have some exciting little bit of travel coming up.
I know, we do. Exciting. But we put out on our Instagram a Q&A, and I have some fun questions. So we thought we'd do a cute little Q&A episode. We have some serious questions, heartfelt questions, some fun throwaway questions. So we're kind of just going to jump right into it. Are you good with that?
All right, Kate, let's go.
Also, everyone has been obsessing over our Rhode Island photos.
Well, how can they not?
I mean, aren't you so happy you agreed to this? Well, you actually didn't have a choice. I just
Of course I did. Of course I am.
I already printed them.
Yes. You already had them printed?
I already sent them in to get printed, yes.
Where?
Shutterfly.
Shutterfly. Okay. I talked to Dad and I think we're going to just do Frame Bridge because like you said, I can just get them framed right away.
Do it.
And I did download it. I figured out how to do it.
Okay, good. Did you download all of them?
Yeah. So now it's in my photos.
Yes. On your computer.
Did I do that right? Well, it's on my phone.
How many did you download?
Well, all of them. Whatever
Are they
I
on
had.
your phone?
I think so. Maybe they're not all of them.
Yeah.
Where would I have gotten all of them? The first one that you sent me. No.
Did you go through the link?
No.
Okay, so you didn't download them.
Well, I did download some that did appear on my photos.
The ones that I sent you?
Yes. But the link from
Amelia, you didn't
Amelia.
download.
No, I did not.
Okay, so you need to go to your computer and download those because those will be the high res.
Gotcha.
Because you don't want to.
Oh, that's why Dad was saying some of them aren't.
Correct.
Gotcha.
Because you don't want. She has her pen and paper out and she's writing herself a note.
I am.
Because you don't want to print out blurry photos.
Okay. Now, would you have sent me those from Amelia? I suppose we don't need to talk about this on the pod, but this is what happens with a mother-daughter.
The link.
And where was that link?
I texted it to you. I can retext it to you.
Okay. All right. Now I understand.
And it's better to do it on your computer. Okay. Anyways. Yeah, you need to print some more photos of me around the house. I've noticed not that many photos of me around the house.
Catherine, there are tons of you around the house.
I counted. Not too many. And what do you have to say about that?
I will do it. I always say, you guys give me the photos. I'll put them up.
Mother, I have been your only child to give you photos. I've literally orchestrated photo shoots, and I have printed out photos to give to you.
Yes, I have them. I have some in my bedroom. I have some in my bathroom. It's just not in the locations you want them to be in, I guess.
Okay, so you only display photos of me in private? I need public for everyone to see.
Oh, my God almighty. Katie, you know they're all over. Anyhow, I have to put them up in my New York apartment, too. So I'm going to get the big, like 8 by 11s.
8 by 11.
9 by 11s. 8 by 10, 9 by 11. Yeah. I'm going to do a little bit bigger than that you can get for my wall.
Wow. Which one are you going to get the big one? The whole family?
Just of you, of course.
Okay, good. There's some really great shots of me in the red bikini smiling looking off the distance.
Yeah, and there's one real good one. Now, she had a lot of nerve taking a picture of me in a bathing suit. that will never see the light of day.
Okay, everyone. I sent this amazing album of all of these photos that Amelia took. So thoughtful, so sweet. The only thing Mom responded, "What the hell is the photo of me in a bathing suit?" And I go, "Well, you obviously were posing for it."
I wasn't posing for it. What do you mean? If I knew that she was, I must have forgot she was around. That's how good of a photographer she is.
Yep.
Yeah.
It just should have been cut off.
Yeah.
Like a profile.
Yes.
Just
me and my hat that never fell off in the water.
Anyways, Mom, should we do a cute little Q&A? Unless you have anything else.
Let's see if there's anything good
to divulge.
What are people wondering about?
Okay, here's an easy one. What is your Starbucks order?
My Starbucks order? Well, number one, I don't ever go to Starbucks. If I do, it's just a plain coffee with cream. A strong coffee with cream. And if I want to be fancy, then I'll have a iced latte, vanilla latte.
She does.
Because Katie taught me that, and that I do like.
Yeah,
but I don't need this oat milk stuff. Just give me the regular milk.
I'm a whole milk type of girl.
Yeah.
I only drink whole milk now.
Yeah.
In the morning, I make my matcha with whole milk.
Yeah, not this oat milk stuff.
I've never been a fan of oat milk.
What do you mean? I got oatmeal creamers that you ordered that's coming out of my drawers.
The creamer I like, not the milk. I'll do a little dash of the creamer, not a full glass of oat milk.
Yeah, but I'd rather just have the real cream. Okay, what is your Starbucks order?
I'll do a vanilla latte as well. Do you know what I live for?
What?
The pumpkin loaf.
The pumpkin loaf you always did since you were a little girl.
No, but since I was a little girl, I love the coffee cake too.
Yes.
Every single day after high school, every single day, people.
Yes.
I'm not telling, every day, I would get a mocha frappuccino, no whip, and a coffee cake and eat it before dance. And I was real thin. Riddle me that.
Yeah,
you would give me like $500 gift cards to Starbucks,
for like $500. Yeah,
no, for like St. Nick's and stuff, and it would last me like the whole year.
Not $500, but yes, because you did like that, and the Starbucks opened up just down the road from us.
Well, it was open my whole life.
Oh, was it? I guess it was for you.
Yeah.
That was new for me.
Yeah.
But I am not, I very seldom will go and get myself a cup of coffee.
Like at a coffee shop?
Yeah.
Do you know what I've been
I don't know
loving?
why. I just love to have my coffee at home, and I have a good coffee maker. That's why.
So I do a matcha in the morning. In my matcha, I like put so much superfood things in there. Okay, so I do.
Do you really like it, Katy, or are you just telling yourself to like it? Because everyone that I talk to say that matcha is horrific.
Who are you talking to? Who are you talking to?
I don't know. Whoever I talk to. Do you have a matcha? Do you like matcha?
Okay, so I don't think you're talking to anyone because I don't think anyone in your
All
orbit
right. So
even
what
drinks
kind of matcha does it taste? What do you put in yours?
My matcha, I do whole milk and I have this frother, so it also heats it up. Whole milk matcha, I add collagen, the marine something collagen, the agent provocateur collagen.
Okay.
And then I also add in the Armra colostrum. Oh. And then I add in a little bit of vanilla. And then I mix it all up, whisk, and then drink it.
Okay. So you're masking it with a lot of other flavors.
Well, no, the collagen and Armra colostrum, it doesn't really have a flavor. It's more the vanilla has a little bit of a flavor, but I enjoy it. Like for me, coffee on an empty stomach, I don't like typically eat breakfast in the morning, and coffee on an empty stomach just doesn't settle well with me. I realized.
Yeah, well, I don't do it on an empty stomach either, but
yeah, no, you eat toast every day.
Yeah, I love my toast. Yeah, in the morning. But Dad does, and I'm getting him out of that habit. I'm getting him out of another habit too. The last 2 nights, he has slept like a baby.
Because of the THC?
No.
Gummy?
No, I thought you were going to say the TV.
Oh.
He is not watching any TV before he goes to bed.
Because
he watches these damn news channels.
I have tried to tell this to Matt to get off your phone. I know it's the worst habit to scroll on your bed before you go to sleep, but like sometimes I just want to.
Well, I mean, right. I scroll a little bit, but I'm more into reading my book. But Dad would stay up late into the night watching TV, not scrolling.
Yeah.
And I said to him, you got to stop it. You just have to stop it. Give it a try. Give it a try. And it has worked. And as well as something I read, you need to look at the horizon every day. It settles your nervous system. So Dad and I are sitting here looking at the horizon.
Oh my God, that's insane.
Yes, try it.
To look at the horizon?
Look at the horizon. Just settles your,
So what do you think about when you look at the horizon?
Well, just how beautiful nature is.
What if you live in a city?
Oh, and I know what it was. It was, I wish I could remember the guy, but it was the Oprah podcast. She's been doing some very good podcasts. And he also said you need to be around green and blue. And I thought every day. Green, of course, is out in, he said the best thing if you could go take a walk in the forest. Well, I don't have a forest to walk in, but to be outside in nature, green. And I thought blue was the sky. He said, no, you need to be near some kind of water.
And if you don't, you're screwed.
Yeah, and I thought, okay, water, whether it's a stream, a pond, a lake, a sea. He said, even if it's just coming from a fountain.
Okay.
You
heard it here first. Ponder the horizon.
Yes.
You know what movie we watched the other day?
What?
Young Washington.
Oh, I don't know about this. What is this?
This is a new movie about George Washington, about when he was young. And it actually was fabulous.
Oh, I didn't think you would like that. Matt, I would have liked.
He said, we're going to watch this movie. And I go, oh, dear Lord. God. I'm like, okay, like whatever you want. Like,
was it like on Netflix or something, Katy?
I have no idea what it was on. But it actually was really good. And it was all true. And
I love that.
It made me realize that I really don't know anything about American history.
Great. You know what, Katy? You'll learn it as you get older because I had the worst, sorry, God rest his soul, American history teacher in high school. Did not remember a damn thing because all he did was read from a book. Can you imagine in high school we're all like going, I mean, it was just so boring.
Yeah.
Yeah. But if it comes to life, you like that, Katy.
No, they said something about where was he born or where did he live? George Washington. Because we've been there. And they said the name, and I go, I've been there.
Well, it has to be on in New England. Yeah, Virginia or Vermont, I was going to say.
No, it's Virginia. Where is he from?
Maybe Will will know.
Yeah, Will. Where was George Washington
born, or where did he live?
Yeah. No,
I'm sure we were there. He'll find out.
No, we were there because they said the name. I go, I'm aware. I know what this is. Doesn't ring a bell. But what's the name of his estate? Does he name? Is there a name of his estate?
Virginia, he said.
Mount Vernon.
Mount Vernon, yes.
See, keyword.
Yes.
Were we there?
Sure.
We were. Mm-hmm. So it was actually very interesting, but I had no idea about a lot of things that happened during that time.
Well, never too late.
Yeah. He was
never too late.
It was, interesting, but it was a great movie. So if you need to watch a movie, Young Washington was a great movie.
Okay. Mm-hmm. And back to the questions.
All right. Let's pull some up here. All right, Mother. If you could go back to a moment and relive it and not change anything about it, what would it be?
Relive a moment and not change anything about it. Well, there are so many moments. Yeah. When I first met Dad. Yeah, when I first met Daddy, when I was coming down the stairs after I sang that wedding, and he was standing there and just waiting for me. And you know how you look at a person, you go, well, hello. I mean, it's like,
yeah.
And he came up to me. He goes, was that you singing? I said, yeah. And it was just magic. It was just magic. Yeah. And it was magic ever since then after that. So that's a moment in time. I'd love to relive that. Yeah. That was really special. Changed my whole life.
I love that.
What about you?
I love that. That's so sweet. What about me? I think looking back on like a first date with Matt and like meeting him for the first time, I think that would be so interesting to like look back on it, because it was still so new for both of us. And we were literally two strangers meeting.
Right. Really strangers. I mean, I knew of Dad from high school, but this was two people meeting that. I mean, when I think about, but Katy, I can remember the day that I met Matt for the first time. We went to dinner and you go, Mom, I want you to meet this guy. And I thought, oh, this has got to be something important. And I remember telling Dad, because I was by myself in New York, I said, I think this is somebody important to Katy, that this is for me to go to dinner. And then we were waiting in the vestibule for him to come. I said, well, where is he? And you said he's riding his bike. I said, riding his bike? I thought, what in the world?
Yeah.
And then I kept looking at guys as they would come in and I go, oh, I don't think it's that one. Oh, no, not that one. Could it be this one? And then as soon as Matt walked in and you lit up like a light bulb, and I looked at him and he looked at you and he did the same. I thought, well, this is it. This is it. This has got to be Matthew. And sure enough, it was. Yeah, I remember that, Katy. Pretty special.
Or also, I think I would relive my first time, like being a rookie dancing at MSG.
That's so funny. We are so similar, Katy, because I go even further back. And I remember that I so badly wanted to be a cheerleader in high school. So badly, but I was not a gymnast. I could barely do a cartwheel, but I worked so hard through the year. Did not make the B team, but I thought, darn it, I'm going to make it. I just have to make it. And I did. And no one ever made varsity that was not a B team cheerleader first. And I remembered that moment like it was yesterday. It was just like fireworks were going off that I couldn't believe when they said Carol Greif. And I went, oh my God, is that the truth? And everybody just kind of tackled me on the gym floor. Yeah. So isn't that funny? Yeah. Oh, at least those, good moments. Good moments.
Favorite recent purchase?
Favorite recent purchase? Oh, maybe you should go first. I got to think about this one.
A favorite recent person.
Does it have to be for myself?
No.
Okay.
Did you buy me something recently?
No, I don't. Okay. I'm trying to think.
I've been trying not to spend money lately.
Me too.
But I did get a really great shawl in Rhode Island.
Yeah,
and
you did.
It has like fox fur on it, and it's such a random purchase. But I tried it on, and I was with Cici, and Cici looked at me and she goes, "Wow, Mama." So I said, I gotta buy it.
I gotta buy it. Oh, I love the color scheme too. I know. It's very, very, very pretty. I can't think of what I bought myself or bought for anybody else. I don't even remember my most recent purchase. Isn't that something? Can't think. Sorry.
Okay. What is your parenting style? And because people think that we've mentioned that we have similar to our friends, or I have similar to my friends. So how are they similar, our parenting styles, and how are they different? Should we say each other's? That's a good idea.
Sure.
Okay. That was a long pause.
Well, I didn't understand quite what you meant by that, but
like describing each other's parenting styles, what we think that they are.
What you're going to describe mine?
Yeah.
And I'm going to describe yours. I think it's pretty similar. So
yeah,
we're probably describing each other's, but
I think very much, I feel you and I are the head of our house when it comes to like household and like making decisions for the family. I think we obviously have input from our husbands, but we kind of take that on.
Yes.
I think we parent in a very nurturing way. I feel a very forgiving and open and honest.
Open and honest. And I was going to say faith-filled.
Yeah. Yeah.
That always is there. I always felt like I always believed in the phrase treat others as you would want to be treated. So I felt like I did that even at maybe different stages of your life. But how would I have wanted to been treated as a toddler, as a middle schooler, as a teenager? I mean, there's so many different ways of parent that you have to learn how to adapt to the different ages of your child as far as parenting goes. Because every child develops differently too. You can have a very mild-mannered child or baby, and then they, all of a sudden they wake up and they're alive and yeah. All right, let's see what else.
But I think you've always told me this too, that when you were parenting me, especially through like middle school and in high school, you were not my friend, you were my mother. And it really wasn't until like college, I would say, was that we became like best friends. We obviously were always so close, but you made a strong distinction between the two of like, no, I am the mother. I'm going to help you navigate your life with right from wrong and be there for you. But I'm not going to sit up all night gossiping with you because I'm your mom.
No,
where
I would
that
not do
came
that.
on later in life.
Yes.
But like
in full force. But yes,
full force. But I think you like grow towards that.
Right. I also believe that respect. We both parent with respect. We respect our children. We expect our children to respect us. Listening, having a very good ear to listen, not pretend like you're listening, just really to be present, and that goes from day one up until an adult, right, Katy? I mean, we still talk, no matter, even if we're doing the podcast today, we've talked a couple times already today and not about the podcast, just about life. And it's that listening, and you listen to me, I listen to you. It's funny how, that works,
But and this question also mentioned finding other families that parent similar to you. And I think that is so important, especially if you live far away from home and you don't have that built-in community of your family that's close to you. Like, I am so lucky that we have a handful of couples and their children, and we all parent similarly in the fact of we want to be with our kids fully. We want to be with them from morning, noon, and night. Like, yes, we all have help with nannies, and yes, we have help with childcare. But if we don't need them, we send them home because we want to be with our kids and we want to be present with them.
Right.
We want to take them on vacation. We want to take them on trips and adventures, and finding those people who think similarly to you.
But I want to preface something too. When we say that, think similarly, but we also envelop. And I also wanted you to always feel that whether you're Muslim, Jewish, Christian, gay,
but yeah, of
whatever,
course,
that you can all parent the same way, but be different as well.
I mean, these couples that we're talking about, yes, we have a couple friends that are Catholic. We have friends that are Jewish. We have friends that don't believe in anything. But the mentality of wanting to be with our kids and be present and fully with them 100% of the time, that's the minimum.
Yes.
And I think it's very clear when you find people that you connect with. And you know.
Yeah. But I didn't want people to think that we're just like hold into this one
no.
cookie cutter. That's not it.
No.
It's the parenting, and there might be some parenting tips that you learn from another couple that you go, oh, 100%. That's cool. That, that would fit in.
Like, case in point, there's some couples that we know where like they have to go out and be with their friends 3 nights a week, and they have to have their social life.
The mom and dad.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. And that's what makes them work. That's not Matt and I. And like that, I'm happy that those people have that and it works for them. That's great. That's not us. Like we go out once every other week. And like that's what works for us.
Yes.
Because we want to be home with Cici. And I'm not saying one is better than the other. You have to fill your cup up too. I wholly full.
And I had friends like that too, that every Friday, Saturday night they were out.
Right.
And I would think, well, geez, am I doing something wrong? Is my marriage going to fall apart if I don't? And I thought, oh, forget it, Carol. No, it's not, because we're together in different ways. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. So that's what I mean.
Yeah.
By finding your community that is similar to you.
Yeah.
Okay, this is for you, Mom. And we've got a couple questions like this. Tips or advice on raising siblings that love to be around each other and that are friends?
Well, I don't know what the tips, I just, I always felt that it is so important that I only had 2 children, but that it was very important for both you and Christopher to appreciate and love the strengths and weaknesses you each had. And it didn't mean that it was bad or good, but you just respected it and appreciated it. And didn't feel that there was ever a competition going on. I think that parents can get into a real bad place by comparing children, especially if you have a lot of children. I don't think that's a good thing. Every child is so different and comes with such different gifts that, like I say, it's your job as a parent to open that wonderful treasure chest and let everything out, bad, good, whatever, and it's up to you to just navigate that. But to keep that relationship between the two, the love and the respect, it really does come from the parent. And how do I do that? I don't know, Katy, how I did that, but it was foremost in my brain all the time that we loved Christopher because he loved animals. Doesn't mean that you have to love animals, Katy, but you would always try. Christopher, Katy loves the dancing. I remember at one time Christopher would say, well, I don't think that's very athletic. I said, hold the phone here, Buster. Hold the phone here, Buster. He quickly learned that it's a very athletic sport. Okay. So, yes, I mean, and how do you do it? I mean, I think it's just that mutual respect again, teaching your children that. And like I said, I only had 2. But I've seen families, case in point, Lizzie, I mean, she comes from a family of 3 sisters, and they are so supportive and loving and so different, each in their own way. But boy, do they show up to support each other all the time, all the time. I mean, so kudos to, Andrea and Don for that's not easy with 3 girls, and a boy thrown in there in the middle. So, but boy, I just know that every child is an individual, and it should be that way. What a blessing that is, Yeah. I mean, how do you feel, Katie?
No, I just want to, like I always said, I feel like I'm always wanting and striving to live up to the example that you guys set.
Yeah. Well, thank you. We did our best, but yeah, you and Christopher truly love each other so much, and it brings me such joy to see that. Yeah.
Okay, let's do a fun one. Top 3 beauty items, or how about top 3? Because there's a trend going on. You could do 5.
Oh, God,
5 things that are worth the money. It could be anything. I'm doing an audible right now. It's like a trend on TikTok. Have you seen it?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Do you want me to go? I can think of things off the top.
I'm sure you can. Go ahead.
5-star hotels. Worth the money.
Yeah.
Botox / microneedling laser face treatments are worth the money. Flying first class is worth the money.
This is a lot of that was going to be mine.
Okay. Well, you feel free to interject if you think the other things.
Yeah. All right. One of mine is, because we can go back and forth.
Okay.
Is a perfume that you really like.
That's a good one.
Because it can be expensive. I just popped for one of mine. Yeah. And don't ask me the name, because I forgot the name already. It's one of those square bottles. I'm just
Valentino?
Yeah, no.
The Maison.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to get the exact name. But I mean, it can, I have to not even look at the price, because I just can't live without it. You know how that is sometimes? I mean, I know that sounds really crazy, but it's true.
Do you know what something that else is worth the money that I know you and I will both agree on? The Clean Skin Club face towels.
Just got my load in. I am on automatic for that.
It's the disposable face towels. 100% worth the money. It's the best thing ever.
Okay. And I do not travel without them.
I know. Me too.
I do not travel without them, because I just freak out about what happened to Bethany Frankel.
What happened to Bethany Frankel?
She goes to 5-star hotels and wherever she goes. Well, she blames the towels for the severe, what did she have on her face? Bacterial infection on her face.
Okay.
Now, that I do not need when I'm traveling.
We don't need that ailment.
Do not need that.
Also, a really good, hair extensions for me. Worth every single penny. It's worth every single penny. And good hair color, worth every single penny. What else can we think is worth every single penny?
Well, I was going to say the 5-star hotels and first class, but see, I can afford that now.
Mom, you don't.
But I couldn't before.
I know. We don't need to caveat. We can just say it. It's okay. Also, I do wholeheartedly believe taking really good family photos, especially after our photo shoot, 100% worth the investment.
Yeah. All right. And you know what else I think is worth the money too is good furniture when you can afford it, because you're not replacing it every minute.
Yeah. That's good.
I love good furniture.
That's very good.
I could go on and on.
I know. Let's keep going. This is fun.
Yeah.
Diamonds.
Oh, I love jewelry.
Love it.
But I don't go, I would always question when I had an old friend, my friend Virginia. I think I've talked about Virginia. She would, once a year, she'd say, I've got to go look at some jewelry. I said, jewelry? I said, what do you mean jewelry? You mean a costume? She goes, oh, no. She says, I got to go look at the good stuff. She would always buy herself something. And I would always think, I mean, of course, I wasn't
like Virginia.
I wasn't married then, and I'm like going, and she's looking at the sapphires and these rings and stuff. And she goes, I think I'll take it. And I'm going, wow, you're just buying that for yourself for no reason?
It's iconic.
That's iconic. You know?
Should we go do that?
I don't know.
Come to New York. Let's test it out.
Yeah. I always
call Madison up.
I always get nervous. Well, see, and even when I'm shopping for Madison and my Fewer Finer, I will look at her site, and if I see something I really like, I buy it. I don't tell you all the time, but I just buy it.
I sent her a voice note. And if any of you don't know what Fewer Finer, well, I'm sure you all know Fewer Finer. It's the only place we get our jewelry, but she's also a dear, dear friend of ours. And I talk about her all the time on the podcast. But I literally sent her a voice note the other day I said, it's really hard being your friend because
I know
you constantly are influencing my entire family on pasta sauce to diamonds.
Yes.
And I can't say no. And I have so many things in my cart that's worth thousands and thousands of dollars. And I'm trying to save money. And it's just nearly impossible with you.
Yes. Case in point, I did the tomato sauce that she influenced me because of her mother. No, her mother brought it to her. Bertie bought it to her and they loved it. And you know how they do these wonderful meals, so simple and wonderful. And I thought, damn it, I'm going to try that tomato sauce because maybe it'll be, easy for me to do. And it was delicious.
See, there you go.
She's a
great Substack. You should all follow her.
Yeah.
Okay. This is a good question. Do you have anything else that's worth the money to spend on?
No, but I'm sure I'll think of it.
Okay. Have you ever thought about a Freaky Friday moment? Because I think Carol would thrive.
What's a Freaky Friday moment?
Like if we
sex?
switched, what?
Oh, I thought it was something with sex.
No, if we switched places, like if you were me in my body and I was you in your body.
Oh, I would love that. When should we do it?
Wouldn't that be, what would you do if you were in my body?
Oh my God, I'd put a bathing suit on.
And I would buy diamonds.
Oh gosh, I would. And I'd be in one of those photo shoots. Oh, I would have a ball. Katie.
Oh, I'd be at a Captain drinking wine at noon. Buying Fewer Finer diamonds on speed dial.
Yeah. Oh, wouldn't that be fun? Oh, yeah. Oh, I'd have a blast. Oh, I know what that is. Yeah. That was a movie.
Yeah, with Lindsay Lohan.
With Lindsay Lohan, yes.
That's good. Okay, let's see. All right, should we do a little bit more of a serious one?
Well, I guess so.
Okay. This person said, I'm navigating a season of life caring for my parents. Any advice on how to get through?
Oh, God. First of all, God bless you for even taking care of your parents, because it's not an easy road. I don't know how old this person is, but I did go down that road when I was I think I just was in my early 40s or just turned 40, and all hell broke loose. My dad had died previously, younger, and I was in my 20s, early 20s. And my mother was around, so she took care of most of that. But then when my mother had a stroke, and then it was 15 years of caring for her, it was very hard. I don't have any secrets to tell you other than take care of yourself, number one, first and foremost. I learned that the hard way. But I know that is what's most important, is put on the oxygen mask first, so that you can take care of your parents the best way possible. I feel
Why do you think that you didn't do that?
Because I didn't know how to do that. I think that I was brought up with being part of the fight and flight, that my body was so used to that, living fearfully and living for the next something to drop, that I just went into that mode right away until it was that bad that I just felt like I'm going to fall apart. I can't handle this. I just can't handle this. So I went and I got some outside therapy to figure out how to deal better with this, because I was raising a family. I was I was a wife, and I was taking care of my mom, and it can be overwhelming. And I didn't even have my mom staying at the house. There are a majority of people that have the parents, because I mean, money is an issue. Insurance is an issue that they bring the parents home. And I guess there was a point where I thought maybe I would do that with grandma, but it was to the point where I just couldn't do it. Yeah, I couldn't do it. I didn't have, she needed so much care that I didn't have what it took to do that. I leaned into my faith. I would wake up in the middle of the night going, did this really happen? Is my mom that sick? Is she, and I would pray. I really would. Communities. I talk about communities. I don't know what I would have done without my friendships that I had with Wendy, with my St. Monica moms, with just all my friends that just always were there to rally and to help me through times and help me with you kids too, and my Jim and Al. I don't know what I would have done without them giving me the support system. So that when they say it takes a village for you as well, to be cared for. And it's in those kind of times that you lean into your faith, as I said, and loving care and kindness, because you know what, you're going to have times where you're going to have anger. Like, how can this be happening? Why is it resting on my shoulders? Well, don't ask why, because it is, and I always said, I do believe you have to go through hard times to get to the good times. I really do. Yeah, you have to be really strong. What do you say about that? I mean, hopefully that's not going to happen with us.
I get emotional because I think truly my biggest fear in life, if something ever happened to you and me not being close.
Yeah. Oh, I don't want you to worry about that. Now, come on now. No, you don't need to worry about that. You don't. It was hard for me because my mom was alone for so long and she never truly took care of herself. When I would say, Mom, come on, she was just stuck. She was stuck in a rut, and she needed
I think
that I feel like I'm in a better place, and I do have Dad. Hopefully that none of that will ever happen, that we don't have to worry about that. But, in my own case too, the strength that I got from Dad when I was caring for my mom was so tremendous that I could not have done it without Dad. I could not have done it without my friends, but especially Dad. And another thing is just learning to accept help. I was never good at that. Like I said, I always felt like I could do it all until I couldn't. And then, even little things, letting go and letting Dad make a dinner or be there for you kids when I couldn't be there and not feel guilty about it. And, it was a big learning curve, and it is for anybody that's out there taking care of their parents. But my biggest thing is that which I learned was take care of yourself first. Take care of yourself first. And you'll have more energy and more breath to move forward. Yeah. Yeah.
Do you want to finish with one last question?
Sure.
Okay. What does aging gracefully mean to your mom?
Aging gracefully.
Because you say that all the time.
Mm-hmm. Number one, to learn to edit, to think before you speak, because I think as we get older, sometimes that edit button doesn't work very well. And you'll say things, you'll blurt things out without really thinking first. So I think that's part of aging gracefully. I think aging gracefully, taking care of yourself physically. I think that's very important. I think there are a lot of, and I'm just speaking about women, I think there are a lot of women that just kind of give up and say, well, this is what happens when you get old. And I'm not saying, questioning if you go gray or whatever, but do it gracefully. You can do that as well. Go gray gracefully. Aging, what else do I feel that aging gracefully means?
It's funny because you mentioned things of how to not cover up, but I think it's yes, you said press the edit button, and I understand that, where you're coming from. But I think there is some wisdom as well and confidence in saying, like, you've been around the block, you know what you're doing.
Speaking your mind, but speaking it with an edit button. Yes, because I do feel that, I've garnered so much wisdom from my age that I enjoy sharing if somebody wants to hear it. I do. Aging gracefully, noticing other people. I always want to be there. I don't want to miss out on anything. No excuses. For whoever it is, nieces, nephews, aunts, uncles. I want to be there. I don't want to say no to an experience or to anything in life anymore that involves maybe doing something that I'm not comfortable doing. I want to try it, other than jumping out of an airplane. But I want to be there for everybody. I want to experience those experiences. Yeah. Yeah.
You're doing a good job at it.
Yeah. And there we go. So, Katy.
What's our honest to Pete, Mother?
My honest to Pete, I'm hearkening back to our wonderful trip to Rhode Island, and I failed to also mention that they took such good care of us there. This Relais and Chateau, who kind of oversees, I believe, the Ocean Club or the Ocean House. I mean, it was just like one gift after another. They would leave, little stuffies, loveys for the kids and treats for us. And even on our way out, as we said goodbye, they had little bags of saltwater taffy for us, and which was so sweet because Dad and I did enjoy it on the way home in the car to the airport. But on those, tied to those little bags of taffy were some wonderful little notes. And one especially hit me, and I thought, if they only knew how much I appreciate this note. Number one, it says on it, Albert Einstein enjoyed summers in Watch Hill. Go figure.
Wow.
And then whether or not he said this or not, but it is in quotes, so I'm thinking that he did say this. Creativity is intelligence having fun. Don't you love that? Creativity is intelligence having fun. I love that.
I love it.
So there you go. Honest Pete.
Mom, I love you so much.
I love you more, my Katy.
A nice long episode for you guys this week.
Yes.
New episode every Thursday. Make sure to like, subscribe, comment. You can watch us on YouTube. You can listen to us wherever you find your podcast. Share this with someone that you think would like to hear this today, and spread some love. Call your mother. Mom, I love you.
I love you. Talk to you soon.
Okay, I'll call you right after this.
Okay. Bye-bye.